What's freaking cracking? Okay, here we go. What's good, everybody? I obviously thought I sent Mike the link, but it didn't send, but it's on its way. So Mike will be here in a second. Appreciate you all for dropping in and just kicking it with us today. Right now, I'm actually got two games rolling that I'm looking at, seeing what's going on. We got Carlos Rodon versus Baltimore, where the titties were definitely out, but he looked real good on that one strikeout versus Mullins. So not too shabby there. Gore over there is definitely struggling right now if we're going to look at his strikeouts. He did get Riamalto to get his last out, so he's got one strikeout through one on how many pitches? 20 pitches. Schwarber, though, we talked about him today. Mike gonna come on the show and be like, what the fuck? But Schwarber did what? Hit a fucking Schwarbuckle. So yeah, let's just get it rolling. Drop your bets in the chat, guys. We'll talk about them. We're looking live. Right now, like I said, I've just got the two games that I've got rolling on right now. I got both broadcasting, so see if I can get in live or not. Kept me off of Gore was the earned runs, guys. I talked about it during the show, and it's just like more often than not, when this man had 3 earned runs, them strikeouts just weren't there. We talked about it on our show, Mike. And Schwarber with a bomb, dude. Like we talked about, this dude's giving up 3 runs with this win. So it's already 2-0 Phillies after one.
What up, my friend? Ready to go.
Man, I'm over here just seeing if I can get in. Rodon, I so wanted to bet the under. I just didn't have the balls. But he did strike out Mullins to start the game and then got through the rest. But he looks on, bro. He's throwing strikes right now. All pitches look really good in the first.
I sent the link out to a couple of guys from the Sports Money universe.
See if of course, bro. I figured you would, bro. I was like, bro, if they want to jump on, more the merrier, man. I'm here to sweat and hopefully not curse Peralta's family, but the way things are going, I might be freaking cursing his family by the end of the night.
I laid the extended. I went -2.5 on them boys here tonight. The Brewers, I think they got a good shot as anybody to figure it out. Dude, that line came way down on what's his name there in Colorado. I just got done with the show. I'm still figuring
what
out.
What line?
Beck.
Oh, on Herman?
No, Beck. Beck was plus. Remember I was talking about the guy Beck, the young up-and-comer I liked there for Colorado earlier?
Yeah.
He was plus 605, and it came all the way down. There's 475s out there for Beck to pop a homer tonight. So,
well, like we talk about it all the time with the swing and miss, dude. When they are missing at that much, they're violently swinging, and he's swinging for power. That's today's MLB. It's okay to strike out. Just connect one in every 3 or 4, and they'll be happy.
Right. Be plenty fine at that point. Let me go grab myself a drink. I'll be right back.
Yes, sir. Appreciate you guys all for tuning in, whether it be my channel or Mike's channel, guys. We're just here to kick it for a couple hours, watch our bets, talk about your bets, watch your bets, and maybe try to get in live. I did not end up firing on Gore or Rodon's under, but Rodon looked really good in the first inning. He did get one strikeout versus Mullins. That's definitely a guy he normally wouldn't strike out. So he's on pace, but just something that didn't sit right. Gore, when Gore gives up 3 runs, it's just not good news. So I had to stay off. They had his earned runs at 2.5, -150 to the over. The books tell a story more often than not if you just read the props. And not saying that Mackenzie Gore can't go out there and get 7, but 21 pitches, 1 strikeout is not the way you want to start. What's good, everybody? Throw your guys' bets in the chat as well. We know you guys are gamblers too, so let us know what you're on as well. Right now, I'm on Freddie Peralta over 6.5 strikeouts and Bryce Miller over 6.5 strikeouts. Those are the 2 I'm on right now. I do got a bunch of lineups drawn out to where if some people can get some people they shouldn't, then I'll look to get in. So right now, Gore got JT Realmuto, who that's a guy he should get more often than not. He's damn near struck him out of 50% of the time of 23 at bat. So yeah, that should happen. Now, what guys I don't have him striking out to is Bohm. So if he can get Baum, he's right back in this, guys. So, and Castellanos is one of those guys that just doesn't make sense. We talked about it on the show today with Mike. The metrics say, like, this guy should be striking out left and right to fucking Mackenzie Gore, and he just don't. That's now 23 at bats and only 3 strikeouts. So past history is something I talk about all the time. If the books pay attention to it, we need to pay attention to it when we're betting strikeout props. And they seem to not give a fuck about Rodons today.
Dude, Schwarber, man, I know you were talking about it. I just saw that he ended up getting that home run again. Jesus, this guy, man.
I talked about, I was like, bro, this dude, this might be, hey, Andy's on a contract year. It's another way to look to bet a guy. So it's like, bro, you want to perform on a contract year.
I'm going to send a tweet out there here.
All right, Zach Wheeler cruises through his freaking half. It's going to the bottom half of the second. Phillies up 2-0. And good Lord, Gibson was brought up to eat some outs. And it's 6-0 Yankees in the second. Híjole chingalo away. Bro.
I feel like we're gonna fire this thing today here. It feels like I felt good about I told you when I first looked at the card, I was like, man, it's tough. And then I saw the win conditions and I was like, all right, I can get into this. And then win conditions turned into all right, look at some of these guys and these matchups and the way they're producing. And then I was like, all right, we're gonna fire. Let's go.
Today's the day that you got to fire. They are playing the Pittsburgh game. Got to throw that game on too. I was afraid that I brought up the weather. Let me pull it up again. Pittsburgh weather over the next 6 hours. Now it looked like the storm's done passed through.
Dude, it is so windy right now. Up here, anyways. It's unbelievable.
Okay, it shows rain coming at 10 o'clock. This game's playing. So that's another one that I got to now pay attention to. The cool thing about doing all the lineups, Mike, is how if they get somebody I don't have for striking out, that especially the first time through the lineup, that's where I got to get in. It's like, oh, Robbie Ray the other day against Texas, 45 pitches, but yet ended the inning striking out Simeon, a guy he never strikes out. I was like, I bet the 5+ right after that. I'm like, okay, he struck out the side coming up. Had 5 right there. I was like, oh, we're good. Shota, though, is one of those guys who do strike people out more at home than on the road, but it's Pittsburgh, and this is the first ace they're going to see from the left-handed side, and we know what Pittsburgh is versus a lefty. I should be betting O'Neill Cruz to strike out every at bat. He'll strike out half of them today.
Man, you know, what a great day. We had a full card in baseball. We have a ridiculously full card for the NBA playoffs and the NHL playoffs. I don't know what the schedule makers do with some of these things here, but it's like, I know you can't predict games 5 and 6, but you got to assume that these series will go at least 5, and you're going to give us a 4-pack in close. That just seems like an odd schedule these boys put together today.
Hey, Mackenzie Gore looks really good, bro. Don't get me wrong, but the wind's flying out. They are swinging and missing. Your guy Wilson's coming up soon.
Dude, let's go.
If he I like that.
I tried to get a 5-pack in my stable for the NBA, and I had 3 of them running really strong for a long time, but I couldn't find the other 2 that were just consistent performers, and then a couple injuries came into play. But I want to do the same thing for baseball. You know, that's why I like to talk about some of these young guys. You know, like you said, Crow, Armstrong. I mean, geez, man, some of these dudes are producing, and they are great price tags when you see them.
Ooh, Gore got bombed. Uh-oh. That's a good thing. For those on Gore's prop. I'm an over better, so even though I'm not on him, I still want him to fucking do good. What is going on in the Pacers game? Someone's like, sheesh, they must be getting whooped.
They went up big early. It's 47-41 now. The Bucks went up early, and it's 30-13 was the first quarter. They're at halftime. The Bucks. You know, I couldn't get there. I saw some big trends on that side, but yeah, they're coming back. Shout out to Dana Delp saying that. Shout out to Nicholas Handy in the house. There's Okie. Daniel Barry Sports. Appreciate you guys hanging out with us here. A little impromptu, a little Thursday night action. I took the Pistons. That's going to pop off at 7:30.
Isn't it Tuesday? It's Tuesday.
What'd I say?
Thursday.
Oops.
Bro, I was like, oh my God. So right now, fucking Sosa's freaking missed 2 pitches. He's one of those dudes like Castellanos that don't make sense to me. Everything says Sosa should strike out immensely versus score. If he gets him right here, I might have to get in, bro.
Dude, there's so much on. I don't even know what to watch.
I've got 3 games going like a psychotic son of a bitch. Right now, bro, Rodon is pumping strikes, throwing his slider at will where he wants it. Like, I don't know how he doesn't get 7.
You know, it's so funny for me as a hockey fan, all the way back to when I was growing up, to watch the evolution of ESPN. They wanted shit to do with it, and hockey had to go to that Outdoor Life Network, the OLN. I don't know if some of you guys may remember that. And it's like the sport was dying, but they've changed it. They've rebuilt the scoring. They've done great things to the game to make it more exciting and draw in viewers. And now ESPN's got it on, and they don't have shit for the NBA on there. It's like so funny to see the full circle transition.
Bro, all I heard was how bad ESPN did Cam Ward. I guess they just really didn't even talk about him, and they went right on to the other guys. Like,
well, he wasn't the big flashy name though. I mean, you know, in some circles he was, right? But
bro, when I seen Warren Moon give him the number 1, I got goosebumps. Like, that's cool. You don't unretire those type of numbers unless that guy is that dude.
He, them, he, they, whatever it is. I'm going to take a bomb too here with the New Jersey Devils. I just gave all these plays out to you guys, so I'm going to repeat myself a little bit for anybody that's watching. But I'm RBI mode now. Let's get some RBIs in the house. Here's our guy. Oh, no.
Yeah. Big swing and a miss right there on a 2-0 count.
All right.
Tried to take it deep right there, though, bro. Like, you don't even got to swing that hard with the wind blowing there like this.
Dude, see what I like about some of these young guys, why I've been kind of focusing on them this year is they get disrespected by the pitching staff. You know, like they're just not taking it serious because they're young, and it's like, man, they got something to prove. They're going to go out there and try to smack it around.
Took a good take right there, bro. He's got real good patience. 3-1. And here we go. Rodon's got an 0-2 count on Urias with 2 outs. The dude's just pumping strikes right now. I don't know if Baltimore scores, guys, today. I'm going to tell you that. They're that bad versus lefties. Ooh, struck him out. Rodon's got 2. Rodon's nasty right now, bro. The only thing that I could think of with Rodon shit feeling all fishy, bro, is I went back and looked through it. He's got a real bad past versus Baltimore. If you look at the 2 games last year, he got the shit kicked out of him. And he's got a terrible ERA versus them. But, dude, Baltimore this year has been ass versus lefties, and Rodon has been, man, maybe the best he's been in a long time. I thought about it last year. I talked about it in the playoffs. Like, Rodon was going to have an on year because of what he learned in the playoffs. Don't get upset on it. He used to get pissed off every pitch. He fucking he put his hands up in the first inning like he was God after he struck out the side after he walked the first 3 batters. Okay. He learned that, oh, fuck, Garrett Cole doesn't do that till it's his last out of the game. Then he lets it out. So it seems like he's got the mental part down now. So we'll see. He may be bet on for this whole year. I might take a live bet on Baltimore's team total under, bro.
Ooh.
Probably I might have missed the party, but fuck. They didn't score a run off of fucking Scooble the other day. He pounded strikes. They have the worst isolated power in baseball versus a lefty. What is it at?
Ooh, 2.5 is plus 110.
What is 3.5 at? Minus 150?
The Yankees to score last and win is minus 110.
Bro, I'd be right now.
How do you like being in a state with legalized gambling?
Oh, bro, I really didn't even bet that much football because, dude, it's like donating when I bet football. Not saying April's been any fucking better for me, but I enjoy it. I love having actual books when people are like, "Hey, I don't have that problem. I'm sorry."
Yeah, you can line shop a little bit more and not just be stuffed with some bullshit number that they give you, right? That gives you a
It's
little
hard
advantage.
because I have a lot of. I have bank cards, and most of them don't take bank cards. DraftKings does, but I have to go put cash. Like, it's so stupid how like FanDuel and other places make me go put money on their fucking books. I don't have no fucking cash. It's all on card.
I know that's what somebody asked me for some cash the other day. I was like, I'm all digital, man.
Yeah, like fuck.
I
I
wouldn't.
might have a couple bucks.
I might have $1, and it's only because I haven't been to the gas station in a while, and I haven't bought a scratch off. So I'm a degen like that. I'll take a couple scratch offs. Generally, I prefer to use my scratch offs in parlay format where I can spit 6 or 7 of them out there and put a couple dollars across the board. But whatever, teach his own.
Oh
Shout out
gosh,
to Robert McCormick, AOD, rockin'. Appreciate you guys. Dana Delp says, did the Cubs game get rained out?
no, they're
The
playing.
Cardinals and Reds got postponed. Inclement weather. Now they're going to be in a double header. Horseshit.
I wanted a double header for the freaking Pittsburgh game, but it doesn't show rain until after the game. It rained before. They get a little break, and they'll go again. Shota, though, didn't get one strikeout. Quick inning, though.
All right, I did take that Yankees to score last and win the game. That's my degenerate play of the day. I'm going to take that under 2.5 for the O's as well. I like you preaching. I'll take a shot. It's plus 115.
Bro, I was about to go 1.5 for the first 7 right now, like a crazy jackass. Let me see. Your verification code is 715.
No, that's the worst part, dude. That's the worst part.
Dude,
that one, and they need to be able to see that you're in are you in a verified spot or are you in a verified state? That verification process. Like, dude, I haven't moved my fucking computer in 6 months.
Bro, every once in a while it'll tell me they can't locate me, and I'm like, what do you fucking mean? It's on my computer, you fuckhole.
What are you not looking?
I'm just gonna put $50 on the 1.5 under. Just see if my fucking it's a live prop show, fucking live betting show. This is the shit I would literally do laying on my bed, bro, just not telling nobody. Like, fuck it, dude. They're not look like I did this with Scooble the other day. I took the under 1.5. They didn't score a fucking run. They're bad, bro. And if Rodon's gonna be this pounding the zone like this versus them, it's gonna be tough sledding.
Ron Young.
What's his outs at live? 19.5 minus 120. That's 7 innings. Yeah, I'm gonna go first 7 and back him. So 1.5.
In the chat that I had earlier there, Athletics and Rangers under 8.5 kind of felt like a good number. Kind of thinking, I mean, it's Lopez and DeGrom. DeGrom gave up 2 homers the last time he placed the Athletics, and then he didn't give up shit after that. He went in 6 innings. That's all you can ask for.
Bro, why'd they suspend my pick? Okay, it's back. You fucking assholes. Plus 126 on the freaking first 7 under 1.5 team total. It's kind of dancing, though. Okay, it took it. You sons of bitches. Let's get it, fellas. Let's get it.
I'm not a big fan of going back to the same well too many times here, but I think this Texas game can get there.
Whoa, that ball just flew over the center field's heads for Philly. That wind is pushing. I think Abrams just hit a triple, but it was wind induced. All right, Milwaukee's warming up. Peralta, your mother is not a whore. At least the start.
Special shout out to all you guys rocking with us here tonight. It's Tuesday, but it's an impromptu Tuesday.
Yeah, hopefully.
What a lot of fun. Sharpie and I get to do the show together during the day, and we get to watch the bets live at night. That's a real treat. It's a real treat for me. I hope you guys feel the same way.
What is Gore Live? My nephew's like, I need help with something, and I'm like, all right, what the fuck, kids. I've got to figure out how to help them with something in a minute, but I'm stressing baseball right now.
Oh, dude. I'll tell you what, I need to make some fucking money tonight though, because I got whacked with a little bill the other day that I was unexpecting. It zapped me for almost 4K. I was like,
Oof, that ain't no little bill.
Mm-mm. No,
That's
usually when I got a bill, it's a good one.
Man, my bill's like $60. You know, $100.
It was one of those, you don't really have an option either. You need it. What are you going to do with it? Fuck, I'm going to pay it.
Yeah. My brother he owed his taxes a couple weeks ago, and he's like, man, told my other brother, like, I may need to borrow like 10 grand from you. I'm like, what? He goes, well, I got 12 put away, but I owe a lot of taxes. It's like, what the fuck, bro?
Dude, that was another one. It's like, oh man.
When you own your own business, bro, you gotta pay taxes. And he owns a tattoo shop.
Best to go quarterly at that point.
Wow. After a triple by Abrams and a walk with 2 outs, this is all with 2 outs. Wheeler fucking hits Wood right on the thigh, or Garcia right on the thigh. So bases loaded, Nationals. 1 second, dude. This kid's a freaking genius. It's like, what the? He literally carried the stool up so I could come help him. It's like, bro, you're busy, so I brought it to you.
Thanks. Consider it.
Yeah, except that this thing's like broken, I guess. Can it sit on it? Put weight on it.
You guys have questions in the chat. Now's the time. You got the best K-prop guy in the business. I'll share thoughts on the other games. Whatever you guys want to talk about, let us know. Tell us what you want to. Questions on game spots, player props, whatever. I got to look and see what Schwarber offensive player of the year stats, what those are going to look like. Man, Cody Bellinger and Aaron Judge to hit a home run. Plus 2,000. Anything you like on the ice, Sister and Company? Yeah. I rather like the New Jersey Devils at a big plus money price tag tonight. I'm a little contrarian in the Vegas game and the LA Kings game. I was leaning to the unders in those. I think Edmonton has found their groove, though. I think they'll come out there and surprise these boys in LA tonight. A little snake bitten, though. A little snake bitten. I had a nice little 7-1 run going in the NHL. I lost them both last night, so just trying to be a little careful.
Okay, what is McKenzie Gore live at? Yeah, I'm on Peralta, Dana Dope. I did bet him over 6.5. Gore's at what live? Wheeler ended up getting out of that inning.
He finds a way.
Oh, I don't know if I want to pay the juice, but that 7 plus minus 150 is the number. It's not the same juice that you got on Gore, but at this rate, Gore's getting 7. He got some guys that were tough that are now like, you're about to get Turner, Schwarber, Harper. You're going to get 2 of those 3 right now. 7's definitely in the cards for fucking Gore, unless he gets his butthole taken to him, which it could happen, but he looks really good today. So far, the pitchers have looked good.
Yeah, considering that the Major League Baseball outlook was runs, and more runs here, really surprised to see we only have, 9 or 10 on the board total? 10, 11 on the board total?
There's not that many. We got 2-0 in Boston, 1-0 Kansas City. New York's got all the runs, bro. Fuck. Hopefully, if you're playing DraftKings, you ran that lineup.
Yeah, right.
Fuck.
I'll tell you, I used to play a lot of back before there was legal books for DraftKings and FanDuel. They had the DFS, so I used to run a lot of DFS. Bought some tools, got some tools in startup mode too that were lifetime memberships and stuff like that. I still use those things, man. They're so beneficial when you're trying to pick out player props. And if you can kind of try to correlate how the player prop connects to the DFS numbers, it's great money. Great money. And those fucking markets are so efficient. When you see a move, they're usually spot on.
Bro, they are putting bat the ball on Rodon, but weak ass contact. Another 1, 2, 3 for Rodon, but he's got 4 punch outs.
I forgot what a game it was last night. I saw that too. I literally, my note said inefficient contact. And it was basically just the team got a lot of hits, but they weren't getting any runs off the dudes. And I think it was that Oakland game. And it went under. It got there.
Bro, Rodon shit didn't make sense to me. And he's going to have fucking 10 because Baltimore fucking sucks. Oh, well. Hopefully we get this 1.5 team total live and I don't feel bad. Baltimore fucking sucks.
Here's a little something to go back from last year for you guys that are looking to consider betting here as we roll through the baseball season. Watch the AL East. The AL East, the home team, when they play the AL East last year, won at I think it was like a 40% rate. And so usually you're catching the road team at plus money. Now, when they went out of conference, when they went out of division, the AL East beat the shit out of everybody. But that being said, look at what's going on here tonight. The Red Sox against the Jays, they're up 2-0. The Yankees against Baltimore, they're up 6-0. Watch these AL East when they're playing head-to-head. Watch the road teams in those series. And you should be able to find some opportunity to strike these guys live.
Rojas just hit the wind tunnel. Home run, Phillies. We just pick it up, bro. Put the ball in the air and it's going. Rojas was probably plus 900, bro, in the 9 hole.
Oh, yeah.
Or better. I
can still, that's another one where I don't know about the bullpen. The Phillies bullpen scares me a little bit there. I could see, what are the Nationals? Let me look at some Nationals team total numbers here. We're live betting. Why the hell not?
We're live betting. Cool.
Dogs are barking. Why not?
My dog is out there barking right now, bro. I'm so mad, bro. I think I was talking about it the other day on the show with you, but I was like, man, Pittsburgh versus the Dodgers and Skeens is pitching. Just bet the Pirates. It's their World Series,
you mentioned that earlier.
I was like, bro, fuck. The Cincinnati Reds and the Pirates, bro, are not good baseball teams, not really good organizations. So when they play the Dodgers, it's their World Series. Here goes Turner's going to punch out. Told you guys, this is where the meat of his freaking strikeouts are going to come. Right at the top.
Shout out to all you guys smashing that thumbs up. We're live on 2 channels. Make sure you guys hit it on both spots out there. Support both these opportunities here. Having some fun. Stern Company says Devils Carolina. Every game of the series has gone over 1.5 in the second period. Great call. I think Devils are live tonight, man. I think they're live. I might be foolish, and you guys can come back and laugh at me tomorrow because I will still be there. Front and center, win, lose, or draw. But I think the Devils plus plus 240, plus 230. That number's coming down. So keep your eyes. They're coming up. Freddie Anderson got hurt for Carolina. Big spot. I'm also on the Pistons, plus 5.5. And I did see the Pacers have taken the lead, 52-51 over the Bucks. It might be night-night. Baby might need a baba.
Baby might need a baba. Rodon is dealing, bro. This motherfucker's going to have 10 strikeouts by the end of the night. Harper tried to lift it up. He may have got under it. Yeah, he did.
Stop, Gio. I feel like I heard that from somebody before.
Turner's tagging first to second. He's safe. Uh-oh, that means Schwarber and Castellanos coming up with one out.
Let's go. Let's get on the board, baby.
Come on, come on. We don't want you stealing this from us again now, Schwarber. Come on.
Yeah, no shit. That's been the bane of my existence with the RBIs, is the guy in front always seems to clean it up, and then I'm sitting there, nobody's on base, and it's like, fuck, now I need this guy to go yard.
Bro, but this isn't the worst day to ask your guy to go yard.
No, that's true.
Line drives are going to go out. Just don't get underneath it.
And the runner's on second at this point. I mean, he's basically in scoring position. Let's go.
Oh, that's Trey Turner, bro. He's in scoring position. It's not just any runner. The fastest guy on their team.
I would walk Schwarber, and I would see if Castellanos can do something here, and I think he can.
Castellanos has decent numbers, though, versus him.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, check swing by Schwarbski. They said he went?
Oh, boy. Yep.
Bro, he shortened up that last at bat and went Oppo Taco. That was like a straight axe swing. That's it. Just like, yop.
Yop.
Cut his head off.
And dig the graphics behind us there. Those are some sharp looking animes there.
Bro, I just went and looked for fun. I put MLB Heroes in and it popped up with this shit.
Nice.
It's video game graphics.
Yeah, it's great.
We got little Skeens. Otani's cleared out, but Judge is on the bottom and Senga. You're not ever going to get value when they put the one white dude with all the Japanese pitchers because he's that popular bet. Hey, first time I bet him this year, though, he had 9.
Whew.
Sometimes, or more often than not. Here comes Castellanos. Schwarber sat the fuck down by way of strikeout.
All right. Come on, baby.
We got 4 for Gore. Come on, JT. Do it for the show. Do it for the show.
Zoe says, I love to hear Sharpie capping changes in RPMs. Legendary, even with the shirt on. Yeah.
Yeah. Just needed to work out a little bit better than it has been. It's been a roller coaster of a month, but not a good one. I'll be the first to tell you that. But the fucked up thing is I bet my own shit. So I've had a fucked up month.
You know what's funny is I used to think that was weird that people would say that. And I find myself gravitating towards guys like you that do that because I don't know why you would say it. What, I'm going to give you a play and I'm not going to bet it. What? That doesn't make any sense to me. And yet
there's a lot of guys who do that, bro.
A ton of them do that, man. It's like, whoa, what?
Or they'll give you the best odds at a book. And I'm like, bro, I don't have that book.
Right.
I'm not here to fucking give you the best line. I gave you the line I bet. They're like, oh, well, it's this over here. I don't have that book. Like, I have FanDuel and stuff, but like we talked about earlier, I literally have to go to the store and load money up and do this with cash when I could just put money on my DraftKings with my bank card at my house. It's very easy.
Yeah, I always found that suspicious. I tend to surround myself with guys that don't have to say that because I prefer your opinion on a game, but if you're not playing it, just say I didn't play it. We all have an opinion on a game. We cap the card, but geez, man, I mean.
Hey, we have a wild pitch and Turner to third, but he swung at that fucking crap pitch. It was a cricket pitch. He chirped it in there. 2-2 Castellanos, runner on third.
Come on, baby. Get us home.
Only struck out 3 of 24 at bats versus Gore. Come on. Ball in the dirt, lays off, doesn't even offer. 3-2. Oh, but he's got JT up, bro. He's throwing him junk right now. He struck out JT 50% of the time and in a healthy amount of at bats. You're not going to let Castellanos beat you with JT on deck. You're getting junk here. 3-2 pitch coming from Gore.
Come on. Just a single.
Throw a slider down and in on the ground, and he swings. He got him. The fact that he got him, one, he's definitely going to get his 7 now. Whew. See, I talked about betting it, didn't bet it, now it's fucking gone. It's the story of my life.
Thought about it.
Yeah, he's like a 8 plus minus 105 now. That 7 is gone. But like I told the guys in my chat and even on Twitter, I put it on Twitter. I says, guys, if you want to bet Gore, I'd bet the 8. You know, it's like if he gets 7, he's getting 8. There was no ifs, ands, or buts. Why pay juice? God, I'm a pussy sometimes. Hey, appreciate you, Zoe, my guy, dropping a freaking $4.99 on my boy Sports Money's chat. Let's fucking go.
Cheers to you, brother. Let's get that money.
Hey, Mike, that's technically the first ever fucking donation on one of my streams. This is legendary, bro.
Is it really?
I don't have fucking all that stuff, bro, so I've never had a donation.
Oh, man, they love us. They
love you, bro. That's what matters, bro. If they don't love me, I don't give a flying beep. But, yeah, we got Tone up in the building. Let's go. Tone, I know you want some stuff. What you want?
So funny. Let's go. We're 0-0, 6.5 minutes left in the first period of this Ottawa game. I'm on that Ottawa team total under. Devils are about to pop off. Bucks and Pacers are changing leads there, 53-52, and the first quarter has just started in the Pistons and Knicks. Your boy Sharpie and I spent time this afternoon giving you guys K props and RBI props, so we're here to see these into fruition. But Yankees find another one.
Oh, this fucking Gibson, it can't throw a strike, bro. It's 3-0. They're going to have a position player in by the end of the day, too. That's why I was like, oh, they're bad, right? They're about to go down. What was the total of this game? 7.5, 8.5?
Not sure. Yankees are going to get it on their own.
Yeah, they are. Yeah, they have been for the 8, especially versus a lefty, because I ain't paid too much attention, but when they face a lefty, oh my God, it's been bad. And
it was 9.5. It was 9.5. 94% of the bets and 87% of the cash were on the over, and it didn't move.
And it's going over, bro. The Yankees are going to take this. We're going to get some trash Oriole arms down 7-0. Hey, I don't think under 13.5 is the worst, bro. I really, I'm on the Orioles team total under 1.5 live for 7. He took the full game under 2.5. It's going to be the Yankees that are going to have to carry it. Yes, it can be scary with a position player.
I did take the Yankees to score last and win the game too. So I got a double spot live bets there. Oh man.
Bro, especially if they throw in a fucking outfielder to fucking throw the 9th. If they're down by 10 or more, they can put an outfielder in.
Love it, dude. Love it. Brewers are going to pop off here right now. I did take a -2.5 on the Brew Crew against the White Sox. Peralta.
Well, I'm on Peralta's strikeouts. This is the first time this year since the opening day that he's had a lineup full of this much amount of chase. And that's what I look for with Peralta.
Mets find the score sheet, boys. The Mets here on their way. I got the over 8.5 in this game here. And none other than Taylor, the old sailor, doubles to left and Acuna finds a score. Bottom of the order, too. Taylor, the 8-hole. Woo! Oh man, I'll tell you, I was talking about it earlier today, Sharpie. I expanded the database. I'm trying to get honed in on these doubles. So I'm trying to pull the algorithms together to try to figure out where these double, because there's such big price tags when you can find a double. So I brought in the barrel rates and I brought in the the fly ball rates and things like that. So I'm trying to get there, and there's a couple guys that I'm excited about here. I think this baseball season is going to be a great hitting year for us.
And the Orioles pull Gibson.
Yeah, we've left this guy out to fucking die on the vine. 9-0.
Bro, they brought him here to die on the vine. Just hopefully eat 5-6 innings because their bullpen was thrashed.
I'll tell you, Goldschmidt almost got there for me today. Goldschmidt, literally, it's easy to say that now looking back at it, but Goldschmidt was, I mean, his barrel rate, his fly ball rates are right where we need him to be. I told you, I love talking baseball with somebody that knows fucking baseball, man. That's a good time for me.
I could talk baseball all day, unfortunately. He's asking Mike that question because I don't bet hitting props.
Any total bases, huh?
I know Abel in the chat during the show was talking about bets and how he eats up Alcantara.
Yeah, I don't really cap the bases. Let me look. Let me see. I know, I said this yesterday on my show there. Ohtani's hits, runs, and RBIs was like minus 130. And like the second inning, the dude had a hit and a run. It was like that. So
O'Neill Cruz with a web gem.
I do look at the HRR numbers, but I don't necessarily look for total bases. Let me see what I can find.
All right. They're bringing in a guy with a decent ERA so far this year for Baltimore, a 1.98 in 12 games. So are they trying to say this game's still gettable? That's good for your under, Dana.
Cal Raleigh would be the guy. I'd give you Seattle and the Angels. He was there for me on the hitting spot, and I didn't take his RBI because I didn't know that. I thought that game was going to go under, so I didn't know he would drive anybody in. But I think he can go out. I think he can get 2 hits at the very least. Cal Raleigh's been on fire against this Angels team that can't do shit for nothing.
I'm going to give you a little nugget about Seattle. Mike Trout has his best OPS, average, whatever, versus a lefty in Seattle. And then you get to look at it, and then Mike Trout started talking about it. Do you know why him and good hitters will hit lefties in Seattle? It's the way their right field is a black screen, there's a black screen where their left field is all fans. So you're able to locate the ball in the pitcher's hand on a black screen background instead of a bunch of fans wearing different colored white and green T-shirts. Locating the ball is huge when you play baseball.
That's a little inside info from our guy Sharpie.
Something you got to pay attention to, bro. Like locating the ball. And if you look at the way their field is, they have a big old black mesh screen that's where the batter's view is if you're throwing from the left side. So Cubs just got 2-0. You want a Cubby today?
No. I'm a fan of their batting order. I think they got one of the best batting orders in Major League Baseball. I didn't get there. Maybe the weather scared me off. I thought
Carson Kelly.
So Cal Raleigh plus 105 to get over 1.5 bases. I think that's a fair number. I'm going to be right back. I'll get myself a refill, and I'll see you guys in a second.
Yeah, don't get too drunk. You got golf tonight.
I'll be fine. I really don't care.
Appreciate you all for tuning in, guys. If you haven't already, smash the like button. Whether it's my channel or his, it don't matter. It's a day off from work for me. And Mikey said, bro, let's fucking stream some baseball. So right now I've got a few games up. I've got the Pittsburgh game going. They're up. Cubs are up 2-0. Then I got Gore, watching Gore. Gore's dominating, but he's giving up some home runs. We talked about that was going to happen as a fly ball pitcher. was late to the party. I didn't bet it. I should have bet the 7 at minus 150 and not been a pie hole. The only live bet I took was just Rodon to keep dominating these Orioles because I was scared. I thought it was titty capper play. Nothing made sense to me. Titty cappers win too. I'll bet them sometimes too. Nothing made sense, but the way Rodon's looks today and the way Baltimore has been, man, he could have 10 by the end of the day. Gore's looked really good, guys. We talked about that though too in the beginning. Like he's looked really
New
good.
Jersey Devils score. They're up 1-0, boys. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt.
No, I'm glad you're back. I was just talking because I knew you were gone. I'll just run my mouth on whatever I'm looking at.
Devils on the board. That's big for our plus 230, plus 240 scores. Let's get this money. Dawson Mercer.
JT gonna strike out again. He just doesn't see Gore. Took that pitch though. Wow. We're back to the top of the lineup for Baltimore.
Shout out to Wine Time Sports in the house. Appreciate you, my friend. Fernando Mendoza. Thank you guys for checking us out tonight.
Yeet.
Special. Sharpie not working special. We capped the game earlier. We're watching them live late. That's fun.
Yeah. If anyone wants to jump on, you're more than welcome. Hit me or Mike up. This is not no professional stream where you can't be. I don't give a flying fuck who's on, really. Absolutely. But if I don't like you, then you better not. I don't know. There's very few people I don't like.
I might know a few.
They already know I don't like them. I told them I'll beat their fucking ass the next time I see them. And then I ain't sent a word since because I'm serious. There ain't nothing to talk about.
You said everything you had to say.
Facts.
Brewers up 1-0 early in this game. Collins homers to left. You know, that's my problem with the home runs. It's always the schleppos you don't expect to go out there and get it that end up finding a way home. And it's like, how do you – it's the metrics I look at to cap that. It's like a roll of the dice, man. I like rolling dice, but I don't like rolling dice when it comes to these guys.
Bro, Don struck out Mullins again. He is nasty, bro. Slider on the outside corner. I told you he's pumping strikes. Fuck.
Shout out to Blake M. Appreciate you, Blake.
Shout out to the next guy about to bring on here. As if it wasn't for this guy, I probably would never talk about the fucking Padres. Because why? Because they fucking suck. But, yeah, so be it. What's up, my guy, Ramon?
I'll leave.
No. They're better than my team right now, but it's not the end of the year.
Sharpie, we're being handed our lunch right now because there's not a lot of depth, a lot of big time money depth, if you know what I mean. When we get these injuries here, we'll get a few guys back. Jackson Merrill's been taking some swings and about ready to go, and they just activated
RAS.
And also, well, I know we've got some veterans, if you will, but. They'll get by. Look, they're probably third best right now. If things are going with these teams, but
Rochman just lined a fucking ball at Rodon's hip, and he caught it and just looked at him and laughed.
Are you still watching that game?
I have four.
Your guys' props. I got you.
I got 4 games going right now at the same time, like split box. Okay. I took a live bet on the Orioles team total under 1.5 at plus money for the first 7. I just seen Rodon shoving. Like, this team sucks.
Yeah, fair enough. I just thought 9-0 we could move on, but if we're still live, I'll keep track of all of them with you. I'm here to roll.
I'm on the team total under, bro. Gotta keep track.
Roll. I want to come on here. I mean, I don't know.
Bro, you're more than welcome. You're my boy, Blue.
This is a big deal of Sharpie.
Just a random impromptu stream. Talked to Mike after. I was like, bro, I don't gotta work today. You want to fucking stream some baseball? And he's like, let's fucking go.
Told him the name of the show. I see you got a nice, graphic there. I just said, streaming with Sharpie is pretty good.
Bro, I've had all types of names through the years, bro. I think Sharpie's Playhouse was it for a while because of Pee Wee's Playhouse. I just play on some.
I know when I think of Pee Wee or I think of Sharpie.
That word of the day? We got to get the
Hey.
word. We got to recycle. We got to bring back the word of the day.
I've got the Mexican word of the day. Mexican word of the day is chicken wing. I give my wife some money so she could bet and chicken wing some money.
This is really corny, but I try to pretend like I have a very wide vocabulary, but I learned a new word that back in the day, right? Yeah, I just went to the dictionary every day and taught myself a new word back when like 50 years
ago. Nationals. Mackenzie Gore's at 65 pitches, so he'll go 2 more innings, 5 strikeouts. He's got the meat of the order coming up. 7's got to be bettable right now.
A second goal here, Mikey, for the Devils.
Let's go. Let's go. I took a shot. I took the big bomb. I said, you know what? Because of Freddie Anderson, and I heard you talk about it on your show too. Coming out of this thing here, we'll see. We'll see what happens.
Bro,
Toronto 0-0 though is an impressive little first period spot there.
Bro, this guy just gave me a heart attack right now. He's like, the Sox are fucking smashing 7-0. What the fuck is going on? And I'm like, what? The White Sox are smashing Freddie Peralta already? God, no. No, it's Boston. Okay.
We've got the intersecting Joe T and Pimp Slap spots here in the Mets game. We got the overs. It's 4-0 now. Mets are up 4-0. Brewers find a 1-0 lead.
Every game is multiple runs to 0 right now.
Seems like that, doesn't it? We were kind of just talking about that. Toronto in trouble, though, at 7-0.
Oh, boy. That's not going to make the Jays fans happy right now.
Fucking Luis Roberts just took Peralta deep. Or was that Roberts? Somebody did, I thought.
Fucking I would say if you're a Jays fan, you're probably used to it, though, right? I mean...
Well, but Bowden Francis is supposed to be one of your up-and-comers.
Yeah.
A little bit.
At least Palacio struck out. I mean, I'm on Peralta strikeouts right now, so Benintendi took him deep. Benintendi's a tough strikeout if we're going to go by his chase. Roberts can die, though. You need to go down, Roberts. All right. What are you on, Ramon? You popped on. Everybody knows what we've bet so far. I mean, if they tuned into your show, then they should know. But
I rehash them a little bit. I took the over in the Yankees and Orioles today. So, we're not home yet. Like you said, I need another run to go, but that's feeling pretty good. Rolled with the premium pick with the Phillies, and then I had the under in that one. We're halfway through there. But I liked Wheeler in this game. That was what I was feeling with that call with me today. Haney gave up a couple of runs. I kind of wanted to roll. I rolled with Pittsburgh today because of Haney looking so good right now. And I know playing a great lineup here in the Cubs, and Imanaga's looking good too. But I couldn't pass up as a dog there. I guess I could have actually with the Pirates, but I like what Haney's doing anyway here. And also, Boston was a play today from the Team Steam chat, so I like that one. I rolled with the under in that game. And also I went under in Arizona and the Mets. You're talking about that Milwaukee-Chicago now, no joke. Tomorrow you look at the pitching matchup, and Shane Smith is going Sharpie. And just a little note, he was a Rule 5 from the Brewers, and he's pitched pretty well so far. I know it's hard to talk anybody on the White Sox, and you probably have looked a little bit at that game because Smith has looked so good and Myers is so erratic. I know it's hard to back maybe the first 5 because Smith could be a little bit of grudge there, he's pitched so well.
I'm going to have to check it out.
2-1, them White Sox find themselves up early.
Fucking back-to-back jacks on fucking... He's got this full 0-2 right now, bro. You better fucking kill him. You don't give him a pitch to hit.
Benintendi and Lubob. I said this the other day. I thought Lubob had to be a little disappointed not getting moved at the deadline last year. I thought there was a lot of talk about him getting sent out of there. Probably had to thought that he was going to get a new lease on life, and yet here he still is, a White Sox. But he's still doing what he does, and he gets a home run.
Come on, fucking Peralta.
Explosive first inning, 2-1.
God dang it.
What's up, Flea Mathis in the house? Good to see you, my friend.
0-2 and going to throw him a pitch down the middle of the fucking plate. Oh, well.
Looks like our fourth guest is going to be Shohei Ohtani.
Shohei fucking
He
Ohtani.
get his fucking plays on these games.
What a guy to come in and give us some sports betting advice.
Whale or sharp?
Boy. I still think it's a good Brewer. I still like the Brewers here. Minus 140 live. Feels like that's a good spot to come and tag them on.
Bro, Peralta's pissing me off. But hey, whatever. Life's a bitch in New Maryland. It's not how you start, it's how you finish. But still,
Ramon,
2 strikes.
Ramon, I got to give you your props for yesterday. You were on the opposite side of both my plays or maybe I was on the opposite side of your plays for the NHL. You went 2-0, my friend. Good job. Congrats. I went 0-2. Good work.
I'm a little concerned.
I shutted you out
tonight, though, but we still got some action to come. Go ahead. Let's hear about tonight.
I shutted you out on the show today. I said, nice job. But here we are in person. I want to give you your flowers. The Devils are up 3-0, boys.
We got a third one here. Oh, boy. Take that, Carolina.
A Pete Crow Armstrong with a bomb. Or a fuck.
I didn't see this coming. Only halfway through the first period.
This is Mike's boy, Crow Armstrong.
PCA.
He's part of the carousel here. The 5-guy squad that we're looking for here. Crow Armstrong gets there for us.
Sharpie, it's really been the bottom of the Cubs lineup that's been so. I mean, the top has done their job brilliantly, but the fact that they're one of the few teams that are hitting all the way through the lineup for the most part this season. That's what's made this offense feel so good, I think.
Fucking there you go, Peralta. 2 strikeouts in the first. I'll take it.
Yeah, I don't think these Brewers are done by any stretch here. Like I said, I like the 2.5. I took them live again, minus 130. Or was it minus 140, minus 130? Doesn't matter. Took them again.
Mike took a live bet. Yankees score last and win, which is freaking looking good. Just keep scoring.
Let's go.
Is that what you're giving out on that show?
No, we went
live.
live.
I was here.
This is live, bro.
We're live
here.
Dude, I was not feeling Rodon. I felt like it was a trap, bro. And then the more I looked at it, I was like, this is past history. He's gotten the shit kicked out of Baltimore the last few games. And I'm like, went into it live watching it, and I'm like, okay, nope, he's dominating. And the Baltimore, they're not seeing lefties for the life of them right now. And Rodon's pitching the best he's pitched maybe ever.
I'm glad to hear that, actually, for Carlos.
Bro, last year I talked about it, dude. He learned so much in the playoffs from Garrett Cole. I was like, dude, he's going to have a step-up year, and it looks like it because he used to have meltdowns, bro, full-blown meltdowns in the second or third inning. Like, just he walked the bases loaded in San Francisco, then struck out the side and put up his hands like he was God. Like, and then he realized, like, fuck, you can't be that emotional. You got to be that emotional on your last out. And he learned that from Garrett Cole, bro. Like, he will never cheer a strikeout or nothing unless it's the last batter of the thing, because he understands how much that means, how much energy you're really letting go when you cheer them on. So if he's going to learn how to control himself, Rodon's going to be a different guy.
That's what we need. Yankee, Rodon finding his career form here. But, and they did lose the game yesterday, right? So good on the Yanks.
It was a tight one. They kind of let it go early, and then they started to come back in that second half of that game, but it was just too little too late, 4-3. Got to feel like they weren't too excited about that, sitting there taking that L. That's what I love most about baseball. You get these teams that can, you see averages, batting averages. When they get shut down one game, you got to roll. That's how I feel about the RBIs. If you miss it the first game, if you're looking at the numbers appropriately here, you see that second game, you got to go back in. Go back in. The water's fine.
The water's fine.
About to fire up on those 8 o'clock starts here, and they keep moving back the Minnesota-Cleveland game, huh?
I talked about that. If they're going to play, it's going to be after 8 Eastern. That's when the rain cleared up on the radar.
Showing 8:45 right now. Here's a new assigned time.
Yeah, that'll be probably right, bro. Literally, it was them waiting for the storm to go. Strike 3 called on Rojas, 3-2. Ooh.
Back to the top.
Gore's going to get it. I fucking looked at the 7 minus 142 and didn't bet it. I got to stop being a pussy. This is why you do the work. I was like, man, he's getting the top of the lineup. This is where he's going to get 2 of the 3 next because he hasn't gotten them yet. And laws of average says they're about to get got.
Marte, this one's gone 6-0 Mets.
Oof.
Woo, let's go. Push it over yourselves, boys. Do it yourselves.
And Baltimore just loaded the bases up by Pagan Volpe.
Vladdy just hit a 2-run home run here in this inning, 7-2. Red Sox.
That game's already over right there, right?
I think so. I think was it 8.5? I think it was 8.5.
It was lower than that. I think, Mike.
Was it?
It's Crochet on the mound.
7.5 over.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Boston did the work, and Vladdy finished it off in the 3rd inning. Oh, fuck me.
Yeah, the move in that game was definitely on the Blue Jays today.
Oh yeah, it was definitely 7.5, Ramon. Holy cow! Wow.
It was just Sharpie. We could talk all day about Garrett Crochet, but you felt like if he just landed on any capable team, he would be able to excel. And I know it's no fluke or anything like that, but it's great.
I wanted to really bet him today, and his strikeout being low, I get it. It's Toronto, but one thing I've learned is if you're a dog, you get your strikeouts, but he's such a fastball cutter, just throws fastball cutter, and 87% of the time that it's hard to bet a strikeout prop unless the team sucks at making contact, and that's what Toronto isn't. Like what? They've got, how many strikeouts does he got? Crochet's a dog, 4, that's why. Everything I've learned over the last years, if you're a dog, you can get a strikeout per versus Toronto. That was the Shane McClanahan rule because he'd always get dropped to a 5.5 versus Toronto. It's just that's how Toronto is. But there's certain people. I'm not an under better. I don't look to bet unders. I suck at betting unders this year. I'm 0-2. Yes, 2 of them. Hate them. But I don't know. I just don't. They're not for me. I can't cheer for a guy to have a bad game.
No, I know that I'm not putting a brag on because I've had a couple rough days here the last 2 days, but I just made a mint. I think I think my followers know how a hardcore under I am. And over the last 3 weeks, I think you know what's been going on.
I mean, no, I bet. I'm talking about strikeout props.
Props, I know what you're saying, but I'm just it's correlated.
Yeah, I mean, I'm a team total under better. I love betting team total unders because I hate trying to bet on multiple things to happen. Like to take a team to win means that I'm backing that my bats are going to show up, the pitcher's going to show up, the bullpen's going to show up. There's just so many things. It's like if I can just bet on one person versus some, okay, let's take it out. So I'd rather bet team totals than a team to win because it's like, fuck, bro, I don't want to ask for that too.
Goldie adds a 1 here. Sharpie line drive single that takes the total over 10.
Woo.
Damn.
Well, we got to help that Yankee runs per game average. I mean, come on, it's all the way down here to the fives. We got to get it back up.
We've got bases juiced for Cody Bellinger. Wow. In a 10-0 game where we already talked about how we thought a position player was coming, and Bellinger lines it down the line. That's scoring 3.
Oh boy, Belly is the king. You saw the graphic too. King of the Grand Slam. He's done it plenty of time. 8 Grand Slams.
Belly with a double, bro, and I'm pretty sure it was bases clearing. If nope, it was only 2 scored. 12-0 Yankees.
That's okay. You got some lefty on lefty action. Didn't matter. Beautiful swing. Slides in a second. You could almost challenge it like he popped off the bag if you were really a dick.
Defeated.
Hey, Mike, this is some high-level shit right here with this man right above me.
Yes, of course. Of course. We're here. We love it. We're live betting. We appreciate all you guys hanging out with us here tonight. Good stuff, man. Look at this crew. Sharpie, Ramon Scott, running so hot. We got baseball. We got.
So I have to say, I might have to just go with the more games starting up, Sharpie. I'm on so many screens. I'm just have to trust you to watch your own bet. I was gonna sweat it with you, but now at 11 to 12 to.
Yeah, I got it, bro. I get it. I don't. Hey, I actually turned the game off for Scooble and didn't sweat it. So I think that's one of the bro. Baltimore is that bad versus lefties, and Rodon is just pumping strikes in right now. He's literally throwing every pitch for a strike. He sat down for 20, 30 minutes at a time where normally that's not good for a pitcher. Still comes out and throwing strikes. Baltimore, dude, they're in trouble. It was a 1-year hype train last year, huh?
It sure was. Everybody was looking, oh, their run line. They're so killer on the run line. Yeah, not this year.
Not so much.
All right, Mike, so we head over to the Texas game where the Rangers have that tremendous run of unders right now, 1-11 at home so far. Every game is its own entity, but that's hard to ignore.
I agree. I jumped in on that under 8.5. It's catching some juice now too here as we get closer to it.
Sharpie, no offense for the Rangers. Is the pitching this good? Is there a little bit of balls go to die there a little bit?
In Texas?
Yeah.
I don't pay attention. Who do I bet? DeGrom's going, bro, and I looked at him, and I think his strikeout prop was dead on. I got him for 7, so there's really no wiggle room. Okay. It's a back-to-back, and they didn't fuck with him, so that's always a plus. My thing is if they adjust the guy's props on a back-to-back, you go with what the book is doing. If they drop him down, you go fucking under. If they add one on, you go over. They do not mess with people's back-to-backs. But I don't know the trend of unders because I don't really pay attention to all that or anything. So I just look at who's pitching and throw out the trends. And you got the GOAT and who's going for them? The Athletics.
They're going the bullpen game. Lopez is the starter, but he's probably ticketed. I think his out prop was 12 or less, I think.
Texas, to me, like I've picked on Texas if you got a splitter. Like I love pitchers who throw splitters. That's just one pitch they've been just not seeing at all. But I mean, you guys know what these unders are doing way better than me. I'll tell you that. I can tell you what pitchers are doing, but that's about it. DeGrom, though, looks to be back to what he's going to be. I mean, his velo's still down a little bit. It's gone down year by year, but this is what you're going to get from DeGrom. I mean, he's not going to be that dude he was years ago. He's just not. He's a 2-pitch pitcher who's 38 years old or 37 on 2 Tommy Johns. I mean, it's just how long can he do this for? He was trying to get to the Hall of Fame, bro, on like a 5-7 year Sandy Koufax type career. He was at one point talking, I just am trying to get to the Hall of Fame because he had 2 Cy Youngs in 3 years and he knew it. He was already, 33 then. So he's like, I don't got a long time. The guy was a position player, a shortstop. He was not a pitcher. Hey, a la Trevor Hoffman, the second greatest closer in the history of baseball.
Yeah, a shortstop, and well, they taught him a little pitch.
A changeup, a fastball changeup guy. And it's crazy. The greatest closer of all time threw pretty much one pitch. And it was as like the best ERA in postseason history. I think Mariano Rivera has like a 1.42 ERA in like 59 innings. Like, what the fuck? That was back even if you didn't like the Yankees in the 90s, you watched it to hate the Yankees. And I was a Padre fan in 97, you know, like I hated the Yankees. But I think that was the year I started to stop liking the Padres because the next year, one person on that World Series team was on that roster. Like that to me just showed me like, holy fuck, dude. Like all our best pitcher at the time fucking gets shipped to the Dodgers, bro. Granted, he ended up shit in the bed, but what did we know? We traded Anthony fucking Rizzo for a fucking bum-ass fucking guy who was supposed to be a starting pitcher who never pitched. Oh, yeah, we passed on Verlander. They drafted Trey Turner, never played a fucking day. They're just known of mistake after mistake after mistakes. And I got fed up with them. Went to freaking opening day with my kid and was like, this is real baseball. I think they were booing there. It was Anthony, or it was Gonzalez. He was fucking playing. He was the 4-hole hitter. He had a shit year the year before, and it was opening day. So they were booing the shit out of him. And it was their own 4-hole hitter on opening day. I was like, this is my people. Yes. But the Padres are definitely putting a better team together year by year. They're getting there. Injuries are a bitch, though. The Dodgers just had so much starting pitching this year that they should be able to ride the wave.
Yeah, now it's an all-star team on the injured list, but I don't know if the news is very good, actually, hearing the latest now, with Snell, with Glass now, and you got to wonder about these guys and how, when and if they can get back here in due time. So good thing they're the Dodgers, and they can just bring up some more great pitchers.
And Clayton Kershaw's thrown 2 or 3 freaking rehab starts. He's about to be called up. I mean,
all right.
He'll eat up some innings, bro. He's still the greatest regular season pitcher of all time.
Sending him out there every time. You need him. You need him.
Bro, okay, so here's a history lesson. There's only 2 pitchers in the history of baseball that in a 7-year period, doesn't matter beginning or end, that had a 2.9 ERA or less in 7 straight years. Clayton Kershaw has it for 9 straight years, where John Smoltz did it at the end of his career and had 7. But like I like to say, I can't argue it. He's the greatest regular season pitcher because he just don't show up in the playoffs. I used to try to argue it. Can't argue it no more. The full fucking folds under pressure.
Oh, I mean, it's just amazing that he, is able to go through his career without, because he's got so many moving parts.
That's so bad for his lower back, bro, too.
Yeah, but yeah, now it's, they're going to add up here, it feels like right now. But no, Spoons has it wrong. I'm big I got to love Clayton Kershaw. I like these guys that can compete and do it with class, I think. Not just kissing up here to Sharpie. I've watched enough Dodgers.
Man, he's got the greatest curveball in the history of baseball. They don't call it the Cooperstown curveball for nothing.
Well, Garcia Jr. homers for the Washington Nationals. Puts him on the board, 3-1.
All right.
Still, that under is looking solid. I like that under too. That was a good one.
Ah, come on, you fucking dick catcher.
Okay.
Dude, it was a 3rd strike fucking drop, bro. Foul tip fucking drop because he's a panoche.
Did they talk about PCA home run in the chat there? 2-run shot, 4-0.
PCA is my dude. He's part of the stable. He's our guy. We talked about him pre the Japanese series out there. Look what he's doing. He's finding pay dirt. Let's go. Kyron Paris, PCA. I
There we
added
go. Sit the fuck down, you bitch. Sorry.
Tigers are up 1-0. Carpenter gets a home run off of this Astros lineup.
Oh, guys. Hey, we got to stop it for a second. 1 second. We need to stop something. Give me something. Give me something good. I don't have nothing good. What I do got is this. We got a perfect game going right now, motherfuckers. Carlos Rodon through 5 has not allowed a base runner. I do not believe in jinxes if it's not your team. I don't give a flying fuck. As a baseball announcer and people that listen to baseball, you have to do the job of letting people know what's going on. So, I'm not a Yankees fan. I do not believe in curses. I'm a Dodgers fan. You'll never hear me say those 2 words if it's going on in a Dodgers game, because I do believe in that. But yeah, got the red flag warning up on my TV right now, and I'm like, ooh.
All right, I'll go back for a while because, I mean, we know Carlos Rodon is not going to pitch 9 innings no matter what.
Dude, bro, I told you he's throwing strikes. Let's look at his pitch count.
All right.
He's the pumping strikes, bro.
You got to get some ground balls in there. You can't be striking everybody out.
Bro, he's striking people out on 3 pitches.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, I saw Mullins go down on 3. I'm like, oh, Lord, it's going to be one of them days. Where's the stat?
The Ottawa Senators score. They go up 1-0. Ottawa.
Wow, Mikey.
I heard you say it, Ramon. The Sharps were popping in early this morning. The morning steam was coming in on the Ottawa Senators.
Rodon has 62 pitches in 5 innings. That is nasty. And 6 strikeouts. He's throwing strikes, bro.
And the Yankees, great timing by me. Sharpie got me. Now the Yankees are batting again. That'll take another half an hour.
Dude, but the fact that he's keeping his composure through these long-ass waits.
To play devil's advocate, you don't want your guys sitting there on the bench.
No, not when you're humming like that. You want him in the zone. Get him in, get him out. Hey, Mikey, he's on pace to go 9, bro.
This is the ultimate. This is the spot where the Leafs are going to go per usual. This would be the spot to turn it around to the negative. And remember, Ottawa beat this team a lot before this series. They were always beating Toronto game in and game out, owning the series.
I don't disagree. I went back to my standard play here with Ottawa, team total under 2.5. They can still win 2-1. I don't care. That's fine, but just keep my team total under. They've been giving me that blessing, and I want to get involved with it. You know, it's funny. I talked about the team totals. The Devils' team total under 2.5 was -170. I said, nope. Something tells me these boys are going to find a way to the end zone, and they did. They're up 3-0. They cashed that. Team total over was a nice plus money spot. Didn't give that out, but I did give out the Devils. So we'll see. We'll see how it all comes together. But Ottawa, man.
You know what? Be really thinking about it now with the perfect game alert. You know, the first dual stream live coverage. We need a perfect game.
Man, we're going to get it. We're going to get
records, it. Baby.
Hey, the first live bets were the team totals under. Fuck, Baltimore sucks.
Did you guys see Caminero home run for the? That's how the Rays got their run here in the bottom of the 4th, and they pushed the start time of the Guardians game back 5 more minutes.
Jeez.
They're playing in Cleveland.
The Mets score again. It's 8-0. New York Mets after the 4th. Alonso gets the home run. Run. One more run will cash that over. And Joker will cash this over.
Sharpie, one of my favorite San Diegans. Probably the end of his career today from the world of football. Granite Hills, he made his name in lacrosse, but he was also a football player, and he went to the Naval Academy for 4 years, had a perfect career as a long snapper at the Naval Academy. Joe Cardona was released today by the Patriots. They drafted a long snapper this week. He's one of the best long snappers in the history of the game. The former Granite Hills High man and a great Navy man too, and he probably gonna be it. I would long snapper. You could get picked up as a 10-year veteran for sure. It's a necessary job, but the fact that he got replaced by the Patriots and they had counted on him for so long makes me feel like it might be over for my man Joe Cardona, 2-time Super Bowl champion.
I'm so fed up with the Chargers, bro. It's just like every year. I'm not sold on Herbert, bro, and I'm not. I'm just not.
You know what, Sharpie, sometimes in this league of you got to take what you got, and we got something well above average. And look, our coaching staff can work this out.
Bro, he is 2-9 the last 3 years with the ball in his hands, down by 6, 2 minutes left in the game. That's quarterback time.
We got 1 year under this coach, and we're going to get another great one here.
And we ran the ball 65% of the time. What do you do?
Running back.
Dude, the Chargers remind me a little bit of the Bills in the 2000s era, right? Like they have some talent. They've got some players that can play ball, and they're always trying to come back. So the stats look pretty good, but they just can't find the W's, and that's kind of where I feel the Chargers are right now.
I'm a Harbaugh guy, so
yeah, I'm a Harbaugh guy. I'm good with him getting in there. I like that. I like that look up. Of course, the Harbaugh Bowl. Who didn't like San Francisco versus Baltimore when the lights went out for 45 minutes at halftime?
Three outs, Sharpie. 3 outs.
3 outs.
Here we go.
Let's go.
I mean, I was not a Harbaugh guy when he came. After watching a lot of the Pat McAfee shows, them doing interviews, going there, I became a Harbaugh fan halfway through the season. He got me. I was like, I was so pissed off we didn't get Belichick, because at the end of the day, Harbaugh's doing it. We needed someone to come in from the top down and just rip it all fucking out and start over. The Chargers don't know how to fucking win. The owners don't know how to fucking win. No. Okay, we needed to restart and rebuild from the bottom, and it looks like he's doing that. Big commitment in the weight rooms, making it big to be on a certain weight club. If you're doing certain things, it's like he's making these guys freaking own up. You know, it's a different, we got hope when we haven't had hope in a long time, Ramon.
We got hope when it's been, painful like all this. I think the one that, last year I was pointing to it, that now the Spanoses have some minority owners they got to kind of be responsible to a little bit. So after that whole debacle with the family, why is it San Diego team, Sharpie? They all these issues now, ownership and families, and people think they can run for whatever, but I'll move on. We're going to the bottom of the 6th inning here. Let's go, Rodon.
They're showing all these great defensive plays made today, bro. This ain't just Rodon. They are diving around the infield, freaking making some plays.
Can we get a run from the Diamondbacks here? They've got runners on 1st and 2nd in the top of the 5th. I want to say we're going to get there with this over, but we'll see.
Should start paying attention a little bit too right now. 4 minutes to go. Bucks have done a great job in this game, staying ahead pretty much the whole way, sustain that comeback by the Pacers, and we're down to the final 4 minutes here, a 3-point game with the Bucks leading here. Pistons and Knicks are tied up here, 31-all in the second quarter. So didn't touch too much on basketball there, but we got the finishes coming up here. The first one, Rodon's out there.
He's out there, 3 balls on the first guy, 3-0.
Yeah.
Come on.
He might hit the wall. Okay, let's go.
Throws a strike right down the middle of the plate, dude, and he takes it. I guess they're like, we'll take a base runner anyway. Remember when Scherzer versus the Nationals and the guy leaned into the pitch?
Right. You better not be laying down a bunt 12-0, Sharpie.
No, you cannot bunt 12-0.
No bunting.
Even in 2 outs in the 9th inning.
Let's go. Shout out to Marty Riggs joining us here. Appreciate you guys all hanging out. Trap God, Ken Wood, Red Beard, Spoon Bet, Zofay. Thank you guys all for coming in, hanging out with us here tonight. Impromptu Tuesday night. Sharpie was off. We get to spend the day capping. We get to spend the day watching these plays. What a lot of fun.
Pacers back in the lead here quickly now, 95-94. 3 minutes to go here.
He walked him.
Oh.
No hitters still intact. Still battled back 3-2 to get in there. Guy wasn't looking to swing the bat.
A no-hitter on a dual stream would be a monumentous occasion. Let's see.
Oh, got a good strike call right there. That wasn't a strike for fucking Peralta.
Ramon, I'm so mad at myself for not getting heavily invested on that under in the Phillies Nationals game. I mean, it's top of the 7th. It looks really good here. I mean, 3 homers. And otherwise, it's been shutdown city. What a great look.
Yeah, nice job, Wheeler here. We're into the top of I got it way over here. I got to look to the side on this one, but 3-1 here, top of the 7th. Imagine it goes all the way around, like I have to crawl into the studio, into the satellite studio here. Looks like I'm all cozy, but I'm really cramped into a very small area. It's probably leading to my physical demise also.
Well, the Rangers have runners on second and third with 2 outs, bottom of the first inning. Tigers are up 1-0. They're moving into the bottom of the first here. Of course, Pena, Altuve, and Alvarez up on the batting order for the Astros. Some good games left.
Oh, for sure. I mean, we're only not even halfway through the playoff games, too, and more baseball tonight. Getting down and dirty here in the National League West, Sharpie tonight.
Who's your favorite out of the NL West, boys? Who's coming out of the NL West?
Oh,
we already know who's coming out the NL West. It's not even a question.
Yeah.
Does it start with LA and end with Dodgers?
I mean, have they not won it 11 of the 12 years? Should have been 12 for 12, but we're not going to get into that last game. No fucking tied bullshit, but it's the Dodgers to lose until someone takes it.
I will say, because I know Mike's trying to fire it up here a little bit, Sharpie. I will say the price on the Padres heading in, even when they got to that hot start, the prices on their futures were certainly playable and acceptable, despite the task at hand of having to catch the Dodgers and either of these other two cronies that are hanging out in the NL West too. Can Bud Black survive this year? Is this it?
Hey, this fucker's got runners on second and third now. Fuck me running. Fuck you, Rodon. Fuck you and your...
Mike was just talking about that Ranger. The base is loaded there, huh, Mike? And we'll see what happens.
We will see. I thought it was Texas to zigzag against that Athletics last night here. I still like the under. I don't care if they got runners on. Going into this Colorado game, I did take some Colorado home run action here. Not often I give out the home run, but I had to tonight.
Oh, I'm on the over here in the game. You tell me what you got.
It looks like a great over for sure. I just Jordan Beck is my guy here. Was plus 600, dropped to plus 500, down to some plus 475s to get a homer. This guy's pull rate is amongst tops in the league. Now I know it's a small sample, but goddamn, 5 home runs in 3 games for the Colorado Rockies of all teams on the road. Majority. You gonna bring him back home? Let's see him get out of here. Let's see him go yard.
Did you guys? I should know what happened on the Sharpie and Mike show today. Did Smith Shawver make your list, Mr. Sharpie?
No.
Okay, because was he up to 5.5 now? Too many, too high? Because he's not in a terrible spot, even in Colorado. Go say it again.
I says I wouldn't know. He's not a guy I bet personally.
Don't follow him. Okay.
No. The only guy Chris Sale and Schwallenbach. Those are the two guys I'm looking to bet over there.
8-1 now. The Diamondbacks do get that runner across, and we cashed that Mets over. I cashed it. Joe T cashed it. That's a big winner, boys.
12-1 Orioles.
Don't be the last run scored, shitbags.
No, there's a runner on fucking third with one out, dude. This fucking cocksucker's gonna just, fuck me some more.
Right, we're on the over team total Orioles. I'm looking at Smith Shawver maybe here. I know Sharpie has to cross every T and dot every I. I'm willing to go on him here if it's a reasonable number that's already massively inflated.
What number does he? What pitches does he throw? Because fastball changeup is what you want in Colorado.
Yeah, I was reading this story about. There was an ESPN story today about games in Colorado, and talking about at first they were talking about 30 years now of Colorado, so it was kind of a long-term story in ESPN. But at first they were coached up incorrectly for the type of pitch to throw. This was kind of old tales, about.
Hey, we got an out. The runner held at third. Come on, let's get this out, you bitch ass Yankees.
Anyways,
here is the first major league at bat for some kid named Hanley. Rochman's out the game.
Oh shit! Yeah, good call, probably.
Yeah, bro, down 12-1. Get your kid catcher out the game. Save his knees.
Under a minute to go here. Milwaukee leading by 2, and Giannis puts it in and a foul. 4-point lead, 53.1 to go.
What a crew, boys. We got MLB covered. We got NBA covered. We got the NHL covered. What else you got going on tonight? If there's something else being bet on, I don't know about it. Here we got 103.99. Pistons up 40-35.
So Smith Shorter or whatever the fuck throws fastball, splitter, curveball. His curveball is going to get hung out. He needs to ditch that pitch, but he throws it 19% of the time, and that pitch is going to hang in Colorado if it's a 12-6. If he throws it more like a sweeper, that's what you want. You want slider-ish. To righty on righty sliders, lefty on lefty sliders. The horizontal tilt goes more. It breaks more away. Curveballs hang 12-6 at least.
I'm just fortunate to get some time to come in and talk hitting props with a guy that's talking about hanging and this and that. Jesus. Look at you, Sharpie.
Slider, curveball. His curveball movement
usually, is when we talk about that in this with your channel, Mike, that you leave us hanging.
See, his isn't a 12-6 curveball. His lands in a clock range of like 6.5 to 9.
Okay. Well, he's totally juiced up on these Cape. I mean, they've obviously gotten hit so bad. I mean, the Bovada's 4.5 over at -190. So I'm looking up here now at 5.5, and I don't know if I can run that high, anyways. But
Ramon, shout out of a cannon here, but Arsenal.
Yeah.
Are you surprised that Arsenal lost that first
game? It was just a terrible performance. I mean, that was just pitiful by Arsenal to look that bad today. I thought it would be an over. I thought that, being at home, they could at least, playing great. Give it to us, Sharpie. What's going on?
Rodon punched that son of a bitch kid out to get out the inning. 6 innings, 1 run. I still got action on the live bet.
I'll be right back. I'm going to get a refill, boys.
Okay. I got the Pacers here, Sharpie. They're going to play for the final shot. They're down 103-101. The shot clock and the game clock are right on here. But Mandarin goes in, but I believe the play was stopped. He's dunked the ball. No, it is a basket. 103 with 10.8 seconds to go here in this NBA playoff game. Indiana trying to send Milwaukee into the bliss here, but Milwaukee's played a great game tonight. They are an underdog in this game by 7.5 points. They're likely going to cover unless it goes to maybe overtime in the Pacers, but they haven't been able to pull away from at all. Here goes the Nationals, Sharpie right now. They've added a run. It's 3-2 here right now.
Hey,
And,
who was that again? Who did that? CJ Abrams?
Yeah.
Another Padre?
CJ just cracked it into right field for a double there.
Bro, like they unloaded so much to get McKinney or Soto, was it? They forfeited too much for Soto.
They did, and they know it. They know it. They knew it. And still men on here. 2 outs. Oh, no, Abrams at second base. 2 outs. And look who's up. Mr. James Wood. Imagine how good this kid's going to be.
Make sure you get the NBA game, cover it, because I don't have it on.
Being sharp. I'm easily distracted.
Me too, bro, but I know that's at the end of the game.
Yeah, no, we're still in the timeout. Good thing you reminded me here. I'm over. Hey, James Wood comes up to the plate. I don't know. You might want to watch him, right? He's looked pretty darn good for a big hitter, almost a left-handed, Judge-esque, if you will, with his posture and his power and his stance. He's going to have to grow and learn, but looks good. Okay, here we go with 10.8 left. Obviously, the Bucks can just play for the final shot. They got nothing to lose. They're down 3-1. If the worst you can do is go to overtime here, you're going to keep the ball and give it to Giannis with 7.5 to go. Giannis dribbling on his man, backs in. He's getting double teamed. Turnaround, 16-footer. No good. Tipped up rebound.
Oh!
Overtime.
We're going to overtime.
Well, sometimes I'm the luckiest capper going over.
I'll tell you what, 2 of my favorite guys capping. I get to spend time. I listen to you boys all day. I get to hear you guys tonight live betting with us here. What a fun night for me personally. I'm excited.
I'm going to get a drink.
Thank you.
Y'all over here getting schmammered, huh?
Oh man, it's fun for me, man. I love capping with you guys, and very rarely do we
You tell Sharpie what happened the other night. No, you better tell him the truth. I'll be right back.
Sharpie, Ramon's giving me shit because we were fucking 7.5 hours deep on that UFC stream and had to pull the trigger. The boys were fucked up. They're getting messages. I'm fucked up. Everyone was fucked up, and we gave our plays. And I think it was the 3rd round, we shut the stream down. Ramon was like, I don't know if they realized it's a 5-round event. No, we did. But there was 3 of us rolling for 7.5 hours. We were fucked up.
Bro, you pulled a Sharpie, huh?
Oh, dude, it was done. I was done. I already
No, because the pulling a Sharpie is as soon as you lose, turn the stream off.
I think I lost like $1,000 on that fucking main event too, which hurt.
I get it, bro. Like, dude, streaming's all fun and games until you're losing money. Like today, dude, I had the stream and I've lost money, bro. Like the last few days. Where you think you want to get up and stream? No, the fuck you don't.
Oh, it was just 7.5 hours later, and it was just 3 of us talking pretty much the whole time. A lot of guys were out, vacations, things going on, so it was a tight little show, and we got to that final. I was just happy to get to the main event, but after I think it was the 2nd or 3rd round, we shut it down, and Ramon's texting me. He's like, "What happened?" It's like, "I'm drunk, dude. I'm drunk. I got nothing left. I got nothing. Go watch this fucking. Go watch it." And then we sat. We were the 3 of us were so drunk backstage. We were still watching it together, but it happened. It was done. It was fun, but it wasn't my best UFC stream. But that I was just drunk. It was just a matter of being drunk. So listen, I can drink for 2 hours. I can drink for 7 hours. I can drink for 15 hours. But at some point, all you're going to hear from me is bop, bop.
God dang it, Peralta.
Bop. That's where I was. So we got the Pistons up 47-45. Minute and a half left. I gave out the Pistons plus 5.5. Bucks Pacers. I wish I took the overtime in that game. God damn. I wouldn't be surprised. I don't want to speculate now. I wouldn't be surprised if the Bucks come back. I don't think they're going to cover now in overtime, but I did see some numbers that showed a Buck spot. Let me look at a live line on this. We got playoffs. We got 3-1, by the way, in that Carolina, New Jersey game. 2.5 now for the Bucks. You got to take the Bucks to win. All right, I'll take the Bucks to win. Plus 160, I'll take the Bucks.
Dude, Peralta has everybody with 2 strikes, bro, and it's like really irking me. It's gonna be a sweat to get 7.
I like Ramon keeping me accountable. What happened on Saturday? It's fucked up, dude.
What happened? Took a break.
What happened is I started smoking this fucking Hindu Kush that I grew, and my eyes rolled back in my head. I am on the under 199.5 in this Boston Orlando game that's going to pop off here in 5 minutes.
Go out. Don't make the catch. Go out of bounds. Come on. We got another guy with 2 strikes. Put him away, Peralta, please.
Oh, I cashed something. Oh, that's it. Over 8.5.
Come on.
All right, boys, my no sweat home run bet. I've told you 15 times already. I'm going back to it. Jordan Beck, no sweat. You can drop a 50 on this guy. They'll give you your money back. That's exactly what I did. 50 to win 300. No sweat home run bet. And if he doesn't cash, I'll fucking roll a parlay tomorrow for you guys to try to make that money back.
Fucking A. How do you not get Sosa, Peralta? You're a bitch.
Appreciate everybody rocking with us here, though. Thank you guys for spending this night with us. Tuesday, impromptu Tuesday. I got Sharpie bets here. I got Ramon Scott Media, of course. What a fun night. What a fun spot. Where else would you rather be than hanging out with these boys, making live bets, cashing tickets, having a good time doing it, talking stories, all the other things that go into it. 3-2 now. Devils barely hanging on 4.5 minutes into the second period. 3-2.
I just sat down.
Well,
106 in our overtime basketball game too.
I took the Bucks live. I got them plus 160. Then they went down 3. Then they tied it up. Now they're up 3.
Mike told us that he lost a lot of money and was drunk and cut the stream off.
All right. We didn't have to say it like that.
I was fucked up is what I think I said. I led by saying I was fucked up. I didn't have the
I'll be there.
night, but
I'm going to be sitting there, Sharpie, next time, like ready to go on. You just, once I feel.
I sent the link. God damn it. Everyone is in
we don't even need a link. I mean, we got the link.
No, you don't need a link. You know,
hey, Mike, he's never been on stream with me when I lose, huh? This will go from a 2-hour stream to an hour and 20-minute stream real quick.
Sharpie's like, all right, I'm done. I remember you were like, I got to go smoke because you were done, and it was me and Noli sitting here on the stream. We were talking some sports, and you came back and you're like, all right, so
Sharpie was better than fucking Scott Hansen.
Yankees have bases loaded again.
I would turn down Scott Hansen and listen to Sharpie. Out at the plate in the Rangers game.
I still can't believe you did that. The Sunday play-by-play, dude. That was something.
I would fucking do that show with Sharp. Was it Big Show and Sharp? That was great.
That was fun.
I would do that with Sharpie. I tried to do it against Sharpie, and that lasted like 2 weeks, 3 weeks maybe, because what was I doing? I wasn't competing. I wanted to do it too, but rather watch Sharpie, and I love that.
Maybe we circle the troops this year and we all get our
maybe, but I don't know. You know what? The one thing I did figure out though, and
it's a lot.
It is, and to me, and I don't know if this. I think Sharpie might feel this way, even though I'm not talking about the announcing of it. But to me, there's something about the 10 o'clock NFL window that is like. I know we always talk. March Madness, whatever. I think that 10 o'clock Sunday window is still like my favorite thing to do all year of the season wears on. watching those early games, whether it's 5, 6, 7, 8. I love that.
Yeah.
Nice catch error in the outfield to maybe save some runs. Oakland flashing the leather here on a sliding catch. Kind of looked like me, actually.
So I didn't cut it off. I just froze. I fucking swear. I don't know what just happened, but I wasn't here. Yeah, the morning games are definitely, there's more games, so it's quicker, faster pace. But I don't know. It's just once I stopped having live cable, I wasn't ahead of everybody no more. And if I'm not ahead of you, I don't want to do it. I'm not here to be behind. I'm trying to live bet. Like, I'm trying to get in.
Yeah, that's fair. There's definitely a lot to be said for that.
People were telling me I was ahead of their books, bro, so they were able to get in on shit. And I was streaming it, so we have a 15-second lag, and I'm still beating your books. That's the shit I want to hear.
Mikey gets mad when I start telling him to stop the spoiler alerts.
Listen. I love them.
Rangers are on the board here, guys. Rangers getting some runs. One run.
Here's a spoiler alert. Carolina tied it up 3-3.
Are you kidding me?
There you go.
Oh, my God. What am I doing here? I've missed all 3 goals.
Hey, are you on the team that was losing?
Well, no, I have the under. Well, no, I was on the team that's losing, but I laid the puck line like everybody else, I think. I don't know, Mike, were you on New Jersey?
Yeah, I was on New Jersey. I gave out the Devils.
I'm
not excited to see this debauchery here. Stankoven,
Milwaukee 112-111. I'm gonna get a win on the over, embarrassingly enough. But who's gonna win the game here? Milwaukee with the lead, a minute to go, and they bury a shot here to go up 115-111 with a minute to go. We're gonna extend this series.
Plus 165.
Not ready to win yet. What an interesting rebound there for Gary Trent, having a career night here, 33 points. So he's had some big game, but Giannis lays it in, 117-111 timeout, 1:14 to go, or no, 47 seconds to go. Wow, Indiana.
I'll take this Bucks plus 160 live. I'll feel fucking damn good about it too. How about that, boys?
Great job.
We'll see. 47 seconds left.
I was trying to find one of my great sliding catches here. I've got a bunch of them on video.
Robert McCormick says, fear the deer.
I know people are on Rodon strikeout, and he's at 6, and he's coming out for one last inning, it looks like.
Is he really?
Bro.
Come on, dude.
Hey, bro, I'm glad I'm not involved in this sweat. I thought it should have been an easy catcher after the game started, but everything beforehand scared the living piss out of me. Like the books were begging for free money. Maybe the books do. Maybe the books do. If he lands on dead 6, I'm gonna be mad. Because I told fucking Spin Doc today, I was like, bro, I want to bet Gore to land on 6 in Rodon, and Gore landed on 6. Son of a bitch.
Well, the Brewers down 2-1 have a runner on first base with 2 outs.
And
Devils
they get
do score again. 4-3 New Jersey Devils.
What?
There's your spoiler alert. Listen, I don't mind the spoiler alerts as long as it's not UFC.
My goodness. Yeah, no, obviously.
Listen, spoiler alert in UFC. I'm sitting here watching, I'm waiting, and then all of a sudden it's like, oh, it's over. And I'm 30 seconds later, I'm like, oh, it's over. Took me out of the moment.
I always say it's one rule for the brothers and another rules for all of us.
Well.
But, I'm not on that show, but I'm going to have to start being on that show, at least at the end.
Right. Can't let us shut it off early.
So we did have the show today, Mikey, with VB, and we had Colin Crandall today as our guest. We
saw that.
Great fight here this week with Corey Sandhagen and Davison Figueiredo. Bantamweights going at it here, top 5 contenders. I was surprised when I saw the line. They're so heavy for Sandhagen. I guess I get it. Figgy getting old and everything, but man, the main event with a $4, $5 price tag.
Figgy's going to have to take him down, though, right? And Sandhagen's takedown D is legit. His height is going to... No, pop up. No. Fucking Gunnar Henderson just fucked me in the mouth. Rodon just gave up a bomb.
Okay.
Don't be the last team to score.
Fucking, I bet the under 1.5 for 7, and he wants to come out and shit the bed. Whatever, bro. That's the way. Can April get over with? Cause we're almost there.
And also, Mike, Bo Nichols fighting, and I get it, but De Ritter's ranked 13th. Bo Nichols doesn't have a ranking. They babied him all this way here now, and they're giving him a pretty tough fight. I know he's, Bo Nichols, he's supposed to win and everything.
You know what's funny is he's like he's been demoted. He's always been on pay-per-views, not fight nights.
He's always been on the big UFC events, and this is his tough fight on it is in a city card, and it is in Des Moines, Iowa. So it is in a wrestling town.
Okay, bro, but still, this guy's pay-per-view, undercard, main card. Now he's getting kicked to a fight night, not even main eventing it. They know it's going to be a boring-ass fucking fight, bro. Just bet the decision.
I don't disagree with that. Shout out to Stirring Company. Says New Jersey, Carolina, second period cashed over again. He gave that to us before the game started. He said it cashed in every single game. It's cashed again. Shout out to you, Stirring Company. That's what I'm talking about. Let's put our heads together and beat these books, my guy. Let's go.
Bro, Kyle Tucker. Another ribby.
You know I'm a sucker for Tucker, Sharpie.
True, yeah, cha.
Tucker entered the Sharpie. I know you probably saw Tucker entered this game, 0 for 7 against 0 for 8 against Haney with 7 walks. He either walks or got out. But
hey, shout out to Cameron Sinnett. He cashed on that main event there. He says, dude has the worst striking skills in the UFC. Absolutely terrible. I think he's talking about Bo Nichols.
He is a wrestler extraordinaire, I guess, is all we can say about that.
Shout out to everybody rocking with us. Make sure you smash that thumbs up button. You guys have done a great job already. We're seeing tons of thumbs ups. We appreciate you guys spending the time with us here tonight. We're trying to make some money. Trying to talk some sports, what a great format. I love it, man. We got experts in the field, and we're trying to get live bets, man. What a good time.
118-116 Milwaukee with 17 seconds left here.
Hang on, boys.
And the Pacers are at the line.
Yeah.
They make the free throw, and it's 118-117 with 17.1 seconds left. They do have to foul here. They could probably try to play the backcourt game a little. They called timeout just in time. The Pacers are about to intercept the inbound pass, but the Bucks called timeout before it was thrown in. Good thing. Everyone kind of hesitated, too. They knew it was going to be timeout, so I'm not sure it would have been a turnover, actually. But.
All right, I'm going to be the guy to do it here. I'm going to take the let me see what the line is here before I say it. Let me see what the line is. I'm looking at the NHL. I'm looking at this Leafs Ottawa game. I want to see what the draw is here.
Come on.
Leafs -0.5 is -120 for this third period. Overtime's +185. I'm going to take a shot. Overtime, Toronto, Ottawa, plus 185. Probably shit line considering probably was around plus 300 pregame, but it's all right.
God.
It's Tuesday night. Sharpie had to remind me it's not Thursday night. It's Tuesday night.
It's about to be fucking Thursday. fuck. Bitch.
Ramon, I was starting off the show talking about how it's Thursday night. I was just accustomed to our Thursday night live streams. I was all messed up.
Well, you know what? I'm going to call Sharpie's boss and tell him Tuesday nights he's ours.
That's it. That's it.
Shit, I know tomorrow morning I'm going to the fucking ride the jet skis for the first time this year.
Fuck Jesus.
Jeez.
What a life. What a life.
Hey, man. The water's cold, supposedly, but it's been warming up. God, I hate you, Peralta. Your mother is a whore.
Oh my gosh, the Pacers win 119-118. Are you fucking kidding me? What happened?
This crowd is going crazy here, Mike, and the Pacers advance.
Wow. Pacers the first team. Wow.
What the fuck?
Wow. I thought
What a comeback. I mean, I thought Milwaukee had this one wrapped up twice.
God damn. I thought I had that Bucks plus 160. No, I did not have it. Damn, I should have just taken the points and stopped being a bitch. Ouch.
Home run, Cubs.
Cubs. 7-0. Showdown.
Wow, Cubs.
Taking the lead over Andrew Heaney and these Pirates.
That was my underdog loser right there for sure. Heaney, you know, I tried a Heaney here.
It's all right, dude. Fucking Peralta gets everybody with 2 strikes, and it's a bitch.
Base is loaded for the Nats here, Mike, with 2 outs.
Oh boy. Give me some extras and give me Weston Wilson. He's got. Oh no, they popped Weston Wilson out. That's the problem with being a young buck. They'll take your ass out if you got 2 at-bats and 1 strikeout.
Yeah, Gary Trent Jr. was having a monster game. He's the one that fumbled the ball out of bounds through his legs and then gave Indiana one last possession, and it was the man, Tyrese Halliburton. He did blow by Giannis Antetokounmpo and Porter Jr. right down for a layup to win that game. We're getting some pushing and shoving here by some of the team members. They're really going at it here right now, trying to separate him. Giannis is the one that's kind of been a jerk right here towards the end, although he did congratulate the Indiana mascot, I noticed, which was odd.
Yeah.
And Porter Jr. going at it again. Porter Jr., he's always going to want some action. Now Giannis has calmed down. He doesn't need to be held back. But
oh my God, Peralta just gave. Oh, it's a fucking sack fly. No, it stays in the ballpark. Fuck, he can't strike no one out. He's a bitch. Oh well. Life's a bitch and you marry one. I've happened to marry 2. I guess I need to stay away from the month of April, but yeah. Thank God it's only an impromptu 2-hour stream because Mike's got to do a golf show for his channel tonight. And I'm about to go smoke me some weed and hope Bryce Miller fucking brings me back to even. So, Ramon, as a pleasure, always, it's a pleasure, bro. They should already know where to find you, but if they don't, let them know.
That's right.
Come
there.
on. It's right fucking there.
Right there, and it's right here with this man, my man, Mikey Money, Sports Money Network. I'm all about the Sports Money Network. No matter where I end up, no matter where you see me, I'm wearing the crest right here, baby.
Let's go.
Boom, on the chest. Mikey Mike, let them know what you got going on, where they can find you as you got your golf coming out in about 30, 40 minutes.
Much love. I got to find my brother. I got to get him ready to roll for this golf content here. He had a big winner the other week. That plus 500, I think, was his winner last week here. So we're going to do it again. We got action in play. Of course, you guys know where you can find us. Sports Money Network. Ramon Scott, 9 a.m. kicks off our day. And I couldn't imagine starting it any other way. Here we go. We got the morning steam. You got pre-gaming at 6 p.m. Shout out to all you guys here. Sports Money. Sharpie, it was awesome, man. A lot of fun joint streaming here tonight. We have our batter props still in play, K props still in play. Lots of things happening, but thank you, man. Thanks for hosting tonight, and we'll do it again.
Yeah, man. We'll start looking forward to. I get either Tuesday or Wednesday off pretty much every week, unless it's the weekend, and then I normally jump on for the UFC with you guys. So, yeah, you don't follow me right now. Fade me right now. Fuck me running. Just do that for yourself. Fade me.